Miami Marlins going up against the Atlanta Braves. Digging in, Otto Lopez. Liner snagged at first. Now the left fielder, Dane Myers. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Schwellenbach, 6'1" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Jonah Bride will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. And that's in there at the knees. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and he's out at first. Runner at first with 2 away. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. He's in there. Jesus Sanchez, the next to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out in a heater. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Tap foul at the plate. And a slider in there for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one ripped. Way back there. Way out of here. That reached the restaurant and right. Wow. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Off the mark there. 1-0.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a foul out of play.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. They say you win.
0-1.
And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Matt Olson down. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. It splashes down for a homer. We won't see that ball again. He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0. Here's Austin Riley. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. What a play. Inning over. Top of the second. Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. And that one fouled off. The pitch. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So
now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Pushed it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Just missed. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hop. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone! He leaves the yard to right. His first homer of the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. The 0-1. That one catches the corner for a strike. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Derek Hill now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And a foul ball. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Next offering is outside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground right side, and it's through for a hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at-bat. Back to the top of the Miami order. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
No ball, 2 strikes. Tying
run is at first here in the second game of the series. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Harris fires it in quickly. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. And up next for Miami, Dane Myers. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a ground ball. Over to Albies. They limit the damage here. Marlins get a bit closer on this homer. Back at Truist Park, here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
That one almost got him. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Got him swinging. Throw to first. Gets him.
Oh.
One away on a drop third strike. Here's Sean Murphy. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Brendan Donovan next up for the Braves. Into the outfield, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Acuna now. He's already homered in this game. Grounder might be two. One at second.
Out.
Over to first. Safe. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Ball one, no strikes.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball two.
Murphy at third. Acuna at first. 2 out of the inning. Right side, hard hit. On to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Schwellenbach back to work. Fouled off down the right side.
You know, these Marlins really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. The throw in, safe at second with a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And here is Connor Norby. And he can't come up with it. First and second, no outs. Jesus Sanchez digs in now. Fastball for a strike.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get it.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it is out of here.
A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Jared Cerna getting ready to hit. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pit. Riley. The throw to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. But the Marlins get 3 on the homer. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's a big power threat. Marcell Ozuna. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Next offering is down low. In the air, right field. Nice grab on the run. And there's 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. So here's Riley now. The other way. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a flare down that right field line, and he got it to drop in fair. I guarantee you, he was yelling, get down as he ran out of the box because, boom, sometimes you just got to talk to it.
No, he held up. Riley stands at second with 2 gone. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Runner around third. He comes across to score, and the Braves tie it up.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jerks and Profar. Next up for the Braves. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Harris around third. He scores, and they have the lead. And it's an RBI single. It's 5-4. And now the catcher comes up to him. Sean Murphy. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Up the middle. Cerna. They take the force out. That's the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump out of the 4th. And now for the Marlins, Derek Hill. Foul ball there. Hill, 29 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Just missed.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Now one missed.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Way high there. And now it's 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Corrals it, and there's 2 away. And at the plate for Miami, Jonah Bride. There's the strike. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
1-1.
Throw. Save.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Lopez at second with 2 down. That one clips the outside corner. That is strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one just misses. On the ground, right side. And that is that. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Brendan Donovan. Outside.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. So the lineup flips over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Center field. Hill under it. He's got it, and there's one down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Declan Cronin, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Tinoco getting cranked up as well. Man at first, one away. Way inside, gets away. To second, pulls him off the bag. Donovan into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Ozuna at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Chases in the dirt, slider there. On to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. So they can't. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Despite having 9 hits in the game, the numbers don't exactly jump off the page in terms of exit velocity. Nearly half have been traveling less than 90 miles per hour off the bat.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. So up next, Jesus Sanchez. On the ground right side, and foul ball. Schwellenbach ready to fire now. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly what.
There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. The throw into second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel.
Here comes the manager out of the Buck Farmer taking over on the mound. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. That's the 3rd out. Matt Olson up to the plate. Ball 1 there.
You know, these Braves digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And Olson is set down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Riley, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. That's hard hit on the line. Hauls it in, and there's two away. Profar climbs in on that left side. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
And ball one.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Riley off of first with two away. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first. All set for the top of the sixth. Leading off, Jared Cerna. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just misses there. Up the middle, Donovan. Throws to first in time. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. And up next for Miami, Derek Hill. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. The Fish trailing by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Acuna has it sized up, nabs it, and that'll do it. So they go bottom of the sixth, and here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. That one out to right. Sanchez sizing this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And now Brendan Donovan.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
He's 2 for 2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Myers makes a nice running catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
On the ground at first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And new inning getting started. Now here is new pitcher for the Braves, Aaron Bummer.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one finds the zone. Now 2-1. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying.
Olsen. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Connor Norby. And that one fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
So the tying run at second. And a count 1-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
In the dirt, but kept close. Man at second. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
2 outs. And he takes one right on the black. 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 hit. Back here in Atlanta, and now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Cronin back to work. Swings and misses at the sweeper. Activity in the bullpen. Anthony Bender up and throwing. Fauché, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Swing and a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Here's the pitch to Olsen. And that one is lifted in the air. Myers sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 down. Here's Austin Riley. And that's in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
And now it's even up.
2 strikes.
That one way inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there. Back at Truist Park. New pitcher now, Joe Jimenez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And the 1-0 misses low. Right through there for a strike. And he takes one right on the black. And the count's even at 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him! One gone here.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense.
Marlin set down in order. Offense held it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Anthony Bender.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their...
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is off the top of the wall. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Hill makes the grab. Runner tags at 2nd, and he's in safely at 3rd with 1 out. So a man aboard, Sean Murphy. Next up for the Braves. That clips the corner.
Here's a sac fly situation. And he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, and 2 now.
1 ball.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from 3rd. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Runner on at 1st with 1 gone. Brendan Donovan next up for the Braves. That one pushed to the left and foul. Edwards, the runner at 1st with 1 gone in the inning. That one ripped right center field, way back there. And it's out of here.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay.
So back to the top of the order. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Myers puts it away, and there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. He swings and fouls one off. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And there's a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Throws to second, and he's got a double.
Well, that's his first hit in this one, so that should help him feel a little better. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Ozuna at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Laser could be trouble. Ozzy flying around third. He will score.
Well done, drives in the run. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Oh, and 2 now. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And makes the grab. And that ends the inning. So coming into the game now on defense. Drake, ball. Win. He takes over behind the plate. And now for the Marlins, Derek Hill, 1 for 3. There's the strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Pitch is in the dirt. And that is ball 1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. And he beats it. He's safe.
Boom. That's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
On the ground to third. And that squirts through. And now 2 aboard. And now a wide throw to third. Now second and third and nobody out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
And a swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times.
Can't field it cleanly, and on the play, a run will come in to score. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here comes the manager. Drew Rasmussen will take over here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1. That's a little bit low. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the top of the 9th. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Glove flip for 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
Hey, they played the matchup right there, worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Ball. 1-0.
Next offering is downstairs.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And that is out of play. This could end it. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. 9-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks.